Hello, good morning yogis. So this is a class similar to what I would do on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. Just some nice stretching and a little bit of work on our balance. Okay, so let's begin. We're going to come down into our child's pose. We'll send the arms forward and really sink the hips. All right, so here you want to really stretch. Lower the chest, lower the shoulders, bring your head down as low as you can go. Long exhale. Let the hands come down flat. Very good. And we're going to take the two hands to the heels. You're going to use your feet, use your heels as some leverage. Draw your shoulders back. So take them away from your ears, back away from your jaw. Pull with the hands at the heels. Nice. And now separate your hands and bring your hands together. So we're going to interlace them behind our back. I'll move a little bit closer. All right, interlace them behind your back. And I'm going to take the two hands to one side. All right, so I'm going to go to the right. Draw your elbow down, lower the back shoulder, and then see if you can press the right arm onto the top of the thigh. Right? If you're able to do that, maybe you can come to the inside. Right? Doing that lets you push against the inside of the thigh. This left shoulder pulls back. Use the shoulder blade. Draw the shoulder blades together. It's like you're pinching them towards one another and holds there, right? Turn your head. Your chin goes to the left. Turn and look up. Right? And just continue to breathe. Try not to hold your breath there. Okay, very nice. And now this left arm is going to come back. And we're going to circle it around, right? Let the right hand lower. Inhale and exhale, let it swoop down. Big circle, right? So if I can come back further, right? I go here. And reach out, extend through the fingertips. Reach out, lift. And you want to feel the muscles engaged throughout the shoulder girdle. Nice job. One more. Good. And then behind you. Right. This right arm is going to come back. I'm going to show you from the side. I'm going to clasp opposite elbows. Right. My hand comes around my elbow. Inhale. Lift the rib cage. Pull the shoulders back. Draw your head up and back. Right. So I'm going to feel a stretch along the front of my throat. Turn the tailbone, little arch, and shoulders come down, right? So just pretend I'm watching you and I see the shoulders up by your ears, right? You have to do it on your own now. Pull those shoulders down and back, right? See how my shoulders pull back? That helps me to lift the chest, lift the sternum, okay? Breathe here. Eyes go back. In opposition, shoulders pull down, jaw lifts, eyes go back. Very nice. And then inhale. So now I'm going to tuck under the tailbone, my belly draws in. The more I can tuck under, the deeper that stretch across my lumbar is. Right, and I'm going to reach forward. Right, so you feel that pulling sensation across the outside of the shoulders. Your chest drops in, so this is the counter pose to what we just did. Interlace the hands loosely. Let your chin drop down into your chest. Tuck a little bit further and you can feel your quads engage. I'm making more space here across the outside of my shoulders. My hands move forward. And then inhale, again, a little back bend, Take the hands up over your eyes and pull back the shoulder blades. Pull back and round the shoulders. Very good. And then hands apart. I'm going to inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. So that inhalation should come from your belly. Try to exhale by the time you get to the top. Right here, I'm inhaling at the top, exhaling at the bottom. Right? So you might exhale at the top or exhale at the bottom, doesn't matter. But try to make it in a nice, long, full breath. Really cleaning out those lungs and also creating a little more capacity here in your lungs. And we know right now our respiration is important. Keeping your respiratory system healthy is important. So nice full breaths, right? And do this even when you're not doing yoga, right? You can work on that breathing anytime. Morning and night are great, right? Inhale again. Let's hold at the top. And then through your nose, narrow that passageway, exhale. Right? So you might have stopped exhaling here, that's okay. It's something that with practice does improve, so work on that practice. All right? We're going to inhale one more time. I'm holding. Good. Exhale. Nice job. All right, hands together. Shoulders down. Right. It's muscular as well as structural, right? You do feel the bones pulling down, right? The clavicle broadening, right? But it's also muscular. So I'm really feeling the muscles in my arms helping me. Right? I'm going to take the two hands to the left hip. Draw the shoulder forward, left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Right? So either on top of your thigh, or if you can go a little bit deeper to the inside. This way I have a little bit of leverage, so I can push against this left thigh, and it helps me to take the right shoulder back. So don't leave your right shoulder forward and unengaged. Draw it back, right? And then chin, cervical spine. Chin lifts, and I turn the cervical spine, I look up. And that ringing out is very good here. All right, my girls in the morning, my guys too. This is really important here for the lymph nodes, right? Keeping us healthy, so we're detoxifying. So get that cervical spine to really turn, right? All of the lymph nodes along the side of our body, right? Underneath the armpits, really turn and twist and pull back, right? So create some strength there. Pull, reach, turn. Good, and continue to breathe. I know it's not exactly easy, but you're going to do the best you can. Shoulder away from the ear. Right, and then I'm going to release this hand, let the left one come down, and it's back. So I'm making the biggest circle I can. Right, come back, roll it forward. Bring it back, roll it forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Very good, very good. All right, two hands to the front. Excellent. All right, we're going to step back a little bit. We're going to take our right arm up, and this left knee is going to come back. So I'll show you from the side. All right, left knee comes back, right arm lifts, push down, ground down, and you're going to twist. So again, really good for the lymph nodes. Inhale, exhale, lift, reach back, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. all the way down. Extend this left leg. Bring your left arm up. Bring the left arm behind your back, and again, turn back. Nice. If you want to work on your balance, push down into that right foot, press down through the fingertips on the right arm, and maybe this left leg lifts. Nice job. Left knee in, bring it down, left hand to the front. All right, let me go the other side. Right knee back, ground down into the right hand. Right, left arm lifts, and it's a twist. Push down with the right arm, lift up through the left, bring it back a little further, and come under, and over. All the way through, try to come down to your shoulder, and all the way up. 4, 3, 2, and 1, all the way down. Okay, so the left side of my shoulder is down, the side of my head is down, but there's no pressure on my head or my neck, so I'm keeping my core engaged. Right? So push down with the left foot, press down through the left arm, core is engaged, lift the right leg. Maybe the right arm lifts, you might turn and look up. Right? If you were able to do this at the studio, maybe you bend your knee, work on binding. Nice long breath. Good, one at a time. This hand down, the knee comes in. Good, take it slowly. Right, so sometimes we go too fast, we do too many things at once, and that's where the balance suffers. Right, so one step at a time. Right, engage and really focus on what you're doing. Don't let it all happen and it's not connected. Mind, body. All right, so we are going to stretch a little bit more here. This right leg, and it's a good balance here. The right leg is lifted. Left arm reaches over. I'm going to bend this right knee. Sweep the left hand back. Again, I've got to have that connection to the floor. Push into the floor. Pull the right leg goes back and twist. And now take your right knee, I'm going to turn. I thought I was going to turn. Turn, take your right knee behind this left leg. Okay, your two hands are going to help you to lower back. Really nice hip stretch. The weight of your body is going to help you to stretch. So let yourself really sink on the exhale. And then turn to the left. Right? Stretch across the back shoulder. Right? If you're here, your practice is going to be to come down a little bit deeper. Right? And then back to the front. And I'm going to unfurl this leg. Okay. So this time it's the left leg that comes back. Okay, I'll show you here. Take the left leg, reach it back. It doesn't have to be too high. Here is good, but remember that connection to the obliques, the leg. Think of a cylinder, all of these muscles wrapping around the femur. Point the toes. Good. So it's left leg and right arm. Reach out. All right, so not this. Reach. And then bend. A little open is going to help me to reach around for my foot. Okay? If you're not grabbing your foot, you're not binding, no worries, right? You have your whole life to do this. We've got to be really disciplined now and do that home practice, right? We all have to. This is helpful, very good for our health, good for our body, our mind, so we need to really be disciplined and try to do it every day. Right? I'm going to look over my right shoulder, pull the leg back. Can you see that? Pull it back. Stretches my shoulder and really helps me to balance. Okay, and then the right hand comes down. So I didn't just let everything go. I'm maintaining the tension in this left leg when I take the arm down. Okay, and now behind the right. All right, so it's a tuck behind the right. And then the hands are going to help me. I'm going to push, right? Push back. Hips lower, hips sink. Walk the hands back a little bit. So if I can get to the right, then I can push against this side. So I turn to my right. This left arm comes down. Nice. Maybe you make a fist with the bottom hand, cup it with the top, and press down. Right? Or you can leave the two hands here. But I want to sink back and really stretch the hips. Some of you might feel it more on the right, others maybe more on the left. And you don't have to be back as far as I am, just do what you can. I'm going to create some pressure down, and that moves my chest, right? It turns my back shoulder. So again, that wringing out for our lymph nodes. If we're low energy, by the time you finish this, it really helps to get that energy passing through your body. Very good for our nervous system. Good, and then release. Nice job, nice job. Knees hip width apart. Hands in line with the shoulders. Grip the mat. Great, create that nice foundation. Come back. Inhale, lift to your downward facing dog. And we're going to pedal the feet. Remember, it's not an inverted V, right? The slope is longer at the front. Bring your forearms closer to the mat. Lift the right leg. Lower the left heel. Inhale, lift the left heel. Bring the right knee in towards the right elbow and come down. Right? Try to come down gently on your joints. You don't want to let the weight drop. Right, arms lift. Warrior one, open up. Warrior two. Easy side angle. So I'm not resting here. Lift the left arm. Reach it forward, stretch. Try to get your bicep to touch your head. Right hand lowers. Left hand lowers, turn on the ball of the left foot and back. Okay? Chaturanga, bend your elbows, either up dog or cobra. Inhale up. My birds. And all the way back. Left leg reaches up. Lower the right heel, push. Left knee in. Left foot forward, right heel down. Warrior one. Open up. Warrior two. Easy side angle. Extended side angle. Right hand down. Turn on the ball of the right foot. Left leg back. Right? Lower. Inhale lift. Exhale, downward dog. Very good. We're going to step the right foot forward. I'm going to show you from the side. We're going to work a little bit on balancing. Right? So my right foot is forward, hips are back. Come over this right leg and bring your hands to the floor. So you might use a block or you might use some books. We're going to shift the weight so that it's over the ankle, not over the toes. Right? Strong right leg without hyperextending. Lift the left leg. Right? The right hand stays down, left hand up to the hip. If you find that too hard, leave your left hand down. But this should be a goal, right? We worked a lot on this, is bring that arm back. Right? So play here. Can I lift my toes? Have I hyperextended? Right? Am I using my core? Is this left knee bent? Some of you, I can almost see it right now. I would go up to you and tap that leg, point the toes, right? Okay, so you're gonna do it for yourself now. I would like to do it for you, but I can't. Maybe one day. All right, so if you're able to, the right hand maybe comes to the top of this foot. All right, breathe. We are going to lower. We're going to bring the knee in, pull the belly in, and reach it out. For 5, 4, use your core. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Left foot down. Okay. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, fold. 2 hands to the floor. Nice straight back. Lift the heads of the hamstrings. Stretch the hamstrings a little bit more. Right? Shift your weight to the left side. Take the right leg up. Point the toes. All right? So remember, where is your weight? Is it here? Or can you keep it back in the heel? Left hand to the floor. Try to reach that right arm back. Take it back. Take it back. Okay. Maybe the left arm can come back. Right? You might keep it down on the floor, maybe on your leg. Right? Just do what you can. But keep working on, are the toes adjusting? Where is my knee? Is it over my ankle? It's okay to lift and lower. Breathe. Good, and bring it down. Right? The right knee's going to come in, and it's going to press back. Use your core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, and go ahead and bring it in. Very good. All right, we'll take the seat again, take the floor. All right, nice job, nice job. All right, so very important for our hips is to be able to spend a little bit of time in your easy seated position. I'm going to have the left leg in front of the right. Okay. I'm going to place my hands underneath my knees. Inhale, long spine, and exhale, fold. All right. So again, inhale, lift up through the crown of your head. Exhale, fold. Don't worry about how far you can get. Right. If you're only moving a few degrees, that's fine. Just do what you can. Make sure you're breathing. So you're feeling that across maybe your lumbar, right? Which is going to be really good for your back. Maybe some of us it's the hips. If it's your knees, you can always bring the feet forward and maybe just do one at a time, right? Give that one leg a break and just come forward with one knee bent. And you can prop something under this left leg, all right? So whichever foot you had in the front, bring it to the back now. Okay. Inhale, lift. Right. Shoulders are back. Lift through the crown of your head. Make yourself nice and tall. Right. Again, ribs are up. Exhale. You're going to fold. Coming forward, coming forward, coming forward. Let your chest come down. Stretch the hips. Nice job. And lift up. Excellent, excellent. Very good. All right, great job, yogis. So I would like you to try and practice your tree pose. All right, so start with 30 seconds and keep going. All right, so at the end of this class, I'd like you to do your right leg up on your left thigh, maybe have a hand at the wall. Practice your tree pose for 30 seconds. Even if your foot comes up and down, remember that opposing force is really important. Your foot pushes into your thigh is nice and strong, right? Focus on a point, find a focal point, steady your breath. Inhale, the breath comes up to the chest. Exhale, like a plunge, you're going to depress that breath into your low belly, right? So as long as you're breathing, you're doing yoga. So that focus is important. The breath is important, right? And then the balance. perfecting that, it'll come, but careful not to hyperextend your joints. All right, so do that on both sides and keep working on increasing, right? Make that go a little bit longer every time. All right, yogis, thank you. This is for my dear friend Sue Pritchard and of course all of the girls on Sunday morning, but Sue did remind me that I hadn't done a class like this. So, all right, girls and guys, love you, and please be safe, okay? Priority number one is being safe. Take care.